What's up, guys? It's me, Juan Pablo from 100% Finance at 100%finance.com. Yes, I'm driving right now on my way to get my hair cut. So if it looks kind of razzle-dazzle, I don't care, dog. I'm working on it. Work in progress, and that's what you should be, a work in progress. Alright, topic of discussion today is actually a question, but here's the topic. Are you a time waster or an action taker? So I'll be talking about motivation, the mindset you should have, and how to get started, how to get out that rut. Because many of you who watch my YouTube videos and see me on Facebook and on Instagram, you guys follow me all the time. You're pretty much viewers, but you might not be a doer. So I know what you're thinking. Well, I don't know enough information yet, Juan Pablo, to take corresponding action. I feel that I need to watch more, I need to listen more, I need to attend more networking events more. You could have a point, but you got to keep in mind, guys, the world that we live in today is not perfect. So being that we have this knowledge that we live in an imperfect world, why do we wait to take action until we have all perfect, quote unquote, information? Let me drop this top down so it don't sound too noisy. So why do we want all of our information to be perfect, knowing darn well we live in a world that's imperfect? And why do we want to wait until all conditions to be perfect? You know, oh, I don't have the right FICO score yet to get started, or oh, I don't have the money yet, or oh, I gotta wait until I finish school first, or I gotta wait until my child grows up a little bit older, gets a little older, so I can devote my time towards business and real estate. Like, come on. Nothing in this life is perfect. So we're fooling ourselves, we're kidding ourselves to think that we have to wait for all conditions to be perfect. So my question to you is this: are you a time waster or are you an action taker? If you're a time waster, just watching videos, perhaps doing a lot of reading, yes, it's important, don't get me wrong, because I didn't wake up and just learn this information overnight. I had to be an avid reader, an avid networker. So that's the first step. If you ain't avidly reading books that relate to the things you want to do in life, and you're not actively reaching out to people who are doing the things you want to do, you're only kidding yourself to believe that you will become that person. Why? The old adage holds true: birds of a feather flock together. You gotta flock, you gotta associate with people who are doing the things you want to do, who are the people you want to become, who have the things that you want to have. That's the first step, okay? So let's say you are doing that. You are reading, you are listening, watching the videos, podcasts, attending networking events, going out to lunch with people who are movers and shakers. But you still didn't take any action yet. Then by all means, you are a time waster. What's the point of learning all this information and networking, spending all these people's time, spending all your money on these ebooks and so forth, but you still ain't taking any action yet? You're wasting your own time and your money. You're wasting both of those two most important resources, both your time and your money. So if you are invested in your knowledge, which is proven by the number of books you read, the ebooks, the coaching programs you purchased and so forth, if you are invested, it's time for you to start applying it. Yes, it may be scary, right? Because I was talking to a coaching student, shout out to Matt, and I had a conversation with him last night, and he was talking about that, because he's a coaching part of the coaching program. He said, yeah, Juan Pablo, all the stuff you taught, and I heard you say it many times, I gotta apply for a mortgage, I gotta apply, but I always thought that I didn't quite qualify, and I always needed a partner, so I didn't apply. Even though you said, hey, just apply on the strength of your own, I did not follow your advice. Even though you're my coach, my mentor, I still didn't take heed to your advice. Because in my mind, even though he's not a successful real estate investor yet, and he's taking advice from someone who is. I have 63 rental units, by the way, guys. There's nothing that's fabricated here. This is real talk, real life. I practice what I preach. Please believe it, right? So even though he has someone who's seasoned, who's experienced, who has that expertise, in his mind, his novice mindset, his beginner mindset, he still believes, I gotta wait for all conditions to be perfect, right? So it delayed his progress, his success. Then he heard another video and he heard me say, yo bro, you just gotta do it. You heard me say, you know what bro, you just got to get started. Reach out to a mortgage lender, period. So he said, you know what I gotta lose? So he heeded my advice finally, and guess what? He was qualified. Even though all this time he tried to talk himself out of it, thinking he wasn't qualified, he most definitely was qualified. Ain't that crazy? He most definitely was qualified. Then he applied. Let me bring this camera down because I ain't trying to get no ticket, trying to get y'all guys this good content, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Hey, if I happen to get a ticket while I'm doing this stuff, somebody step up to the plate and pay for it for your boy, you know what I'm saying? So I can keep giving you this content whenever I got it, you feel me? So let me get back to it. So Matt, he finally got approved for a mortgage. Checkpoint. And he said, man, this whole time I was just wasting time. Because in my mind, I thought all conditions had to be perfect. Even though you told me to apply, I didn't. And guess what? I got qualified. And then he says, oh man, I got qualified. And then he found a house. And he's like, oh, this is real now. I have a house on the, not a house, sorry. A 7-unit apartment building. Yes, I teach my students how to get multifamily properties. And if you don't got no multifamily properties, you need to holla at your boy. Holla at 100percentfinance.com. We'll teach you how to get into real estate the big boy way, multifamily, commercial properties, and so forth. So he gets a 7-unit under contract, and he's like, oh, this stuff is real now. And at first he was fearful, but then he decided, you know what, I gotta do it. I can do it. I got my coach in my back corner. I got the ebooks. I can do it. So that's what I want to urge all you guys to do. Get the information, but don't be a time waster. Be an action taker. Take action on the information that you've accumulated. Otherwise, you'll be wasting my time and your money. Put your money to use. Get a return on your money invested in regard to the money you invested in all these informational products. All right, and then leave your boy a testimony so I can spread the news to everyone else who needs this quality information. All right, so I just want to shout out to all you guys who are action takers first and foremost. All right, guys, so I'm Juan Pablo. I appreciate your viewership. I'm at my destination to get my haircut by my barber. But I just want to encourage all you guys to take action. Don't be a time waster. Be an action taker. You can do it. Yes, you might have those fears and those reservations, but that's the point of having a mentor and accountability group. So that way we can coach you. We'll be your safety net. So you might be thinking, oh no, I don't want to fail. That's the point of having a mentor and a coach. We will help you soften the fall. We will minimize the mistakes. Oh, seeing that's my barber. We will help minimize the mistakes that you will make by having a coach. So go ahead and subscribe to 100percentfinance.com and sign up for a coaching program right now. Don't waste time. Take action. Don't just be a viewer. Be a doer. As always, to your success, earn passively, live passionately. Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate your viewership. By the way, guys, make sure you subscribe to 100percentfinance.com. We have a plethora of tools that can help you succeed financially. We have a report on credit repair, 3 tips on how you can improve your FICO score. We also have a business credit ebook. We have a ton of real estate related documents, from deal analyzers to a mortgage calculator, a whole bunch of resources. You just have to subscribe. And one last thing, don't want to forget, we are offering free live webinars to answer your questions. This is only made available to our website subscribers. So you have to subscribe to 100percentfinance.com to receive the details as to the date, the time, and the call-in information for the webinars to answer your credit repair, business credit, or business funding needs, as well as your real estate related questions. Thank you guys again for watching, and subscribe.